All right, well, summer officially starts June 21st, but we're already feeling the heat and, of course, seeing that rain in the afternoon. We have a few reminders from medical experts this morning when it comes to summer safety. So joining me now is Dr. Ahmed Allenhaas, family medicine physician with Baptist Health. Doctor, thank you so much for being with us. Let's talk first about the heat, which we definitely feel here in South Florida. So what do we need to remember as Floridians, watching over our kiddos as we are heading into the summer season, probably a lot more time outside doing things?
Yeah. Well, when it comes to heat-related illnesses, I break it down to 3 different types.
Okay.
You have your heat cramps, which are kind of like the early stages, getting fatigued, sweating more, exhaustion. Then you have your heat exhaustion, which is kind of the warning stage. You get more symptoms like dizziness, exhaustion, tiredness, fatigue, sweating, your heart rate is racing. This is your body saying, hey, I'm not able to control this heat at this moment. Then you have your last stage, which is heat stroke, which you think of stroke, neurological signs, confusion, altered mental status, collapsing, seizure activity, temperature greater than 104 degrees Fahrenheit, your skin is hot to touch. That's more of a medical emergency, which you have to call 911 for. But those are the heat-related illnesses that we experience here in the U.S. An interesting fact is about 60,000 Americans yearly are admitted to the ER for heat-related illnesses, and about an average 900 die from those every year. Very preventable.
Really scary. Yeah. Okay, next up we have to talk about hydration. And I've always heard, tell me if I'm wrong, that when you think you're too hot and you need to be hydrated, you probably should have been hydrating way before.
Yeah, that's a very important thing you said. You always want to be proactive when it comes to hydration. And I always break it down to 3 H's, what we call it. Hydrate, hide from peak heat, and help others in avoidance to help avoid from heat-related illness exposure. When it comes to hydration, you want to be proactive. Drink a lot prior to going and doing strenuous activities. Don't wait till thirst hits and you feel dehydrated. You're doing it wrong there. For men, they recommend about 125 ounces a day. For women, about 95 ounces. Obviously, if you're in a hot environment, you want to drink more and compensate for that. Avoid any type of alcohol exposure because that's a diuretic. It'll make you urinate more. You lose fluid that way. Obviously, you want to make sure you're in AC and shaded environments and so forth. When it comes from heat peak times, you want to avoid strenuous activities between 10 a.m. and 4 p.m. Why? Because when the peak sun is out, you can get more exposure to that heat-related illness exposure. And obviously AC and shade. And then last but not least, help others. Check on the elderly folk.
Sure.
And make sure you don't have children or animals in the car during these heat peak times. You want to avoid that at all costs. If you look at the statistics, 35 to 40 children die annually from vehicular heat stroke, and they're all under age 3, unfortunately. And it's a very preventable thing that we can do.
Yeah, and it's really sad because we talk about it and talk about preventing, and it still unfortunately happens. A lot of times you hear about water is not necessarily enough. Sometimes you need those electrolytes too, right?
Yeah, for sure, big time. So if you're going to be outside, outdoors, and doing strenuous activities, not only water, but also replenish your electrolytes throughout the day, because as you sweat, you're losing those electrolytes from your body system. So it's very important to replenish both.
Okay, I want to talk a little bit about sun protection. A lot of myths out there. You know, how high should that sunscreen be? How much should you reapply and so forth? Can you lay that out for us?
Yeah, for sure. Well, I see 3 common myths. The first one, if it's cloudy outside, I don't need sunscreen protection. But in reality, those UVA B and A rays, they still penetrate through the atmosphere, and we still have damage to our skin. So it's very important to always apply sunscreen every day. Number 2, if my skin tone is much more darker, I don't need sunscreen. But in reality, no matter what your skin tone is, you still need that sunscreen protection factor to prevent premature aging, destruction, and skin cancer. And number 3 is, how much do I apply sunscreen? Only once a day? No, in reality, you have to apply it every 2 to 3 hours, nonstop throughout the day to get that proper protection. Especially if you're in the ocean, the water is going to rub off, so keep on applying that thoroughly.
I'm bad at that. That's hard to do, and pulling the kids out to make sure that you're doing that. All right, really good information, good reminders nonetheless. We might say, oh, we know, but as you said, in a lot of those statistics, things like this are still happening. Thank you so much. We put a link to Baptist Health, their website on ours, WPBF.com. If you just want to go back and watch this interview or remind yourself of some of those important tips. All right, thank you, Doctor. Appreciate it.
Thank you so much for having me.